Game of Thrones is an epic fantasy series and it takes place deep in the fictional realm of Westeros. It revolves around warring houses fighting for control of the Iron Throne. 9 different noble families fight for control of this, while in the east a new threat begins to form with the Targaryen princess Daenerys. If you finish watching this one or are in the middle of a binge watch, we've combed through the archives and saved you the hassle with our top 7 picks for alternate viewing. As always, let us know your favourites in the comments and which of these you've watched. So without further ado, let's start the countdown. Following the journey of Ragnar Lothbrok, Vikings is a fascinating and often violent look into the lives of the first Norsemen in history. Full of dramatic tension and leaning, mostly, towards historical accuracy, Vikings does a great job blending fact and fiction together. In doing so, it produces a methodically paced, interesting journey through the lives of the infamous warriors of the North. While the later seasons do take some liberties with that realism and the plot does run out of steam before its final season limps over the finish line, there's enough here to enjoy nonetheless. The Tudors is essentially a dramatic story revolving around the reign and marriages of King Henry VIII. Serving up a glorious dose of period drama, The Tudors is not always historically accurate but is consistently entertaining. That's before even mentioning the costume and production design, which are both fantastic. Split across 4 seasons, there's a lot of The Tudors to get through, and if you're taken by the tone of the first couple of episodes, this is one show well worth sticking with, as there are some fantastic episodes in here that we'll absolutely adore. Set during the time of the Viking invasions of Britain, The Last Kingdom is a well-written, brutally realistic series relying on the charisma of its many characters to drive the story of Uhtred Ragnarsson forward. The story begins with Alfred the Great defending his kingdom from Norse invaders, while a man named Uhtred, born a Saxon but raised by Vikings, seeks to claim his ancestral birthright. The time period is perfectly captured in both atmosphere and set design, and if that wasn't enough, the story draws from the rich history of Britain across 5 epic seasons of entertainment. This one is absolutely not to be missed, and out of all of the ones on the list, is arguably the most underrated of them all. House of the Dragon is a long-awaited prequel to Game of Thrones, taking place 200 years before the War of the Five Kings. The focus here is on the Dance of Dragons, adapted from George R.R. Martin's Fire and Blood, along with the novella The Princess and the Queen. The story depicts the turbulent history of the Targaryens, including plenty of political intrigue, backstabbings, battles and carnage. If you loved Game of Thrones when it focused on politics and action, you'll absolutely love House of the Dragon. Attack on Titan is a groundbreaking anime that has garnered a massive global following. Set in a world where humanity resides within enormous walled cities to protect themselves from Titans, the story follows Eren Yeager and his friends who join the military to fight the Titans after their city is invaded. The series is renowned for its intense action, complex characters and dark themes, exploring the horrors of war, especially later on in the show's run, the nature of freedom and the moral ambiguities of revenge. Don't be fooled by the fact this is an anime, this is an incredibly dark story and well worth checking out. Clocking in at a whopping 95 episodes, Three Kingdoms is nothing short of epic. This ambitious project adapts Guanzhong's classic Chinese novel Romance of the Three Kingdoms and includes all the rivalries, intrigues and wars of the late Eastern Han dynasty. If you're in the mood for something that'll take up a good chunk of your time, this one is definitely worth considering. The show is beautifully written and features a great balance of action, character-driven subplots and plenty of twists and turns along the way. When it comes to world building, The Expanse is one that easily goes toe-to-toe with the best Westeros has to offer. This sci-fi epic offers up a glimpse of a possible future where mankind has extended its reach beyond Earth to inhabit Mars and the surrounding asteroid belt. With the story jumping between Earth, Mars and the belt, some clever editing and a good attention to detail keeps attention ticking away between the different characters until late in the game. When that tension spills over, it brings with it one heck of a seismic shift in this show. With 5 seasons in total and plenty of political intrigue, action and drama to chew through, this one should definitely whet the appetite. So there we have it, our 7 TV show picks to check out when you're done watching Game of Thrones. So what did you think of our picks? Do you agree? Are there any notable omissions? Or do you think we're way off the mark? Either way, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.